Hey everybody, this is Phaedra Knight at CrossFit Virtuosity, also known as the Brooklyn Barbell Club. I'm here for Rugby Wrap-Up, and I'm going to speak with Miss Jen T.P. Sinkler. Thanks for speaking with me today. It's been way too long.
Thank you for asking me. I'm really honored. And don't call me TP. That's an inside joke that you're not supposed to tell anyone.
Really? Okay, cool. You know, I remember first meeting you when you played for Iowa and I played for Wisconsin. So tell us a little bit about your beginnings in the sport.
Trust me, I remember meeting you too. You were on crutches, and I had never seen arms like yours before, and I was glad that you were hurt. I got started playing at the University of Northern Iowa. A guy I was dating asked me to come to a game, and once I saw it, I decided I had to play instead.
Interesting. When did your international career start, Jen?
I started playing under 23 15s in 1999 under Pete Steinberg and continued to play for them under Barb Fugate when she took over the team the next year. I aged out of that program in 2001 and made the sevens team in 2002. Made the 15s team, the senior side, in 2003, and just retired from sevens in 2009.
What positions did you play for the national team?
In 15s, I was a wing and sometimes an outside center, and in sevens, I was a wing, center, and sometimes hooker.
I thought you'd like that one. All right, you had the luxury of playing 15s and sevens. Which did you find most challenging?
Honestly, it was whatever was in season. In 15s, it's finding those tiny little gaps to get through, and in sevens, it's running that many sprints in 14 minutes without dying.
Can you give the emerging elite rugby players out there 3 bits of advice about playing international rugby?
First, I would say spend time on basic skills. Catching and passing still trip us up at the top levels, and they really shouldn't. Second, I would say do more than it takes, do more than everybody else is doing. And third, I would say get a white mouth guard. It photographs like a big white smile.
Good answer. Now, Jen, what kind of sacrifices did you have to make both in rugby and your job to make both of them successful?
I feel like I have room in my life for 2 of the following 3 things, and that's work, working out, and rugby. And I can always do 2 well, and I can never do 3 well. So for a long time, honestly, fitness was taking a hit.
World Cup 2009, the first Sevens World Cup ever. You were there in the beginning of the journey, then you were out of the immediate running. But by the end, you were a part of that final squad.
Yeah, it was definitely a ride. As I said before, I let my fitness slide for a couple years, so I hadn't been playing that well. And I made the promise to myself that I would get back on top, and which I did physically, and it was fantastic. But along the way, I ended up dropping down to the A squad. But it was a blessing in disguise because I got to play for Pete Steinberg again, and had a lot of fun doing that, and kind of got centered, got right, and within a matter of weeks was back on the traveling squad.
Now, what is it really going to take for women's rugby to soar both domestically and internationally?
In the big picture, more marketing, more money would help, obviously. But what the players can do is play great rugby. That's on us.
Jen, what exactly is your day job?
I'm the senior fitness editor for Experience Life magazine. It's a magazine that covers health and nutrition and quality of life. And if you want to check us out online, we're at www.experiencelife.com.
So, you're going to stay in retirement or are you coming out of retirement? Tell me.
No way. I am having too much fun in life and too much fun in the fitness community to go back to rugby. Not that I don't have a pang every now and then, but I am retired, capital R.
Thank you so much, Jen, for speaking with me today. I am going to stay on top of you about this retirement status, as I always do. I look forward to seeing you again.
You too. Thanks so much for asking me to do this. I am excited to see how many years after I retire I will still get to talk about rugby. This makes 2.
Now, in the meantime, you can check out Rugby Wrap-Up on Fridays to help support women's rugby. That's it. I'm Phaedra Knight for Rugby Wrap-Up, signing off.